Well, hello, LinkedIn, X, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, YouTube. My name is Frank Lavinia. You can catch me on various socials at Frank Digs Data, franksworld.com, datadriven.tv, impactquantum.com, and check this out, franksworld.tv even works. So today I'm a bit inspired by a cup. You're like, Frank, what are you going on about? So in February, I was in Las Vegas and I got a chance to go to the Sphere and check it out. Very cool experience, very interesting. I think I even live streamed from there, if I memory serves. But one of the things I don't remember if I showed was the souvenir cup from the Sphere. And they were selling, I wanted a soda, right? And there was an upcharge to get the soda in a souvenir cup. Unlike a lot of other places, there was no free refills with the souvenir cup, so the charge from $7 to $14 seemed a bit much to me. But I figured, you know what? It was around my birthday, and I said, the heck with it. I'm just going to do it anyway. Then, check this out. I was kind of on the fence. I'm not going to lie. Like, it took me a minute or two to think it through. But here's the thing. It lights up, right? And you have to keep in mind that in my office studio here, it's bright in here, but inside the Sphere and the outside area, it's actually pretty low lighting conditions. And what's interesting about this is if I had known, I didn't know it glowed until they handed it to me and the guy turned it on, and they had a bunch of them on the shelf completely off, right? Now, if I had known it was a light up cup, the $14 would not have been a concern, would not have been a thing, right? Wouldn't I without question, I like shiny objects, right? Probably why I'm in IT. But I think there's a lesson there. And there's a lesson there that I was recently kind of connected to. So working on a thing for work, not going to name any names, but turns out that there's an organization that wants to hear from us, and I didn't think to mention I was kind of not sure about it, that I had a senior executive from that organization, and I'm not giving anything away because we've had several on the podcast as a guest on the podcast interviewing, right? So and lo and behold, I was like, should I bring that up? And I kind of thought back to the Sphere Cup because the Sphere Cup is in my office. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to let my light shine. So I pointed out, like, hey, I had so-and-so on the podcast and he's had this to say about this particular thing. And they're like, you had who on the they didn't believe me, like the internal call. And I was like, oh, here's the link. And they're like, yeah, it's awesome. Right. And I think it's important to let your light shine. Right. That's basically kind of the touchy-feely message to take away. Let your light shine. And I thought about that because of this little Sphere Cup. It's actually pretty cool. It's got all these mathematical formulas. One of the themes of you can't really see it on camera. One of the themes of the Sphere is there's mathematical formulas everywhere. I don't know. It's kind of cool. But I have my little drink cup. Now I have a red drink in there, so certain colors will show up more. But the key is, if you're trying to sell something, whether it's plastic cups, services, or whatever, let your light shine. And that is my deep, profound thought of the day. I might stream later, but I've been kind of book-to-book calls, and but that was my deep, profound moment. Let your light shine. Brought to you by the Sphere Cup. Which again, if they had the whole wall lit up with them, I probably I only went over because I was thirsty and I wanted a soda, right? And the drinks in this place was like ridiculously expensive. Like there was one guy who had spent $40 on a margarita or something like that. Like, whoa. But if the whole wall had lit up, I would have went over there right away. So let that be a lesson to us all. And with that, I'm going to end the stream and say thank you for joining. And if you want me to cover anything in particular on a future stream, let me know in the comments below wherever you're watching this. Helps me know what platforms are doing better for me than others. And I'm going to play the outro animation because I do love me some After Effects. I'm letting that light shine.